All right, so our first titration example is going to be for a monoprotic strong acid and a strong base. So we're going to start with HCl and NaOH, just a garden variety titration. So we have 25.00 milliliters of 0.100 molar HCl. That gets titrated with 33.62 milliliters of an NaOH solution. And our job is to calculate the concentration of the NaOH. So typically a titration problem asks you the concentrations in one of the participants or how many milliliters of one of the participants. So you have molarity of the acid, molarity of the base, volume of the acid, and volume of the base that all feed into a titration. And if you know three of those, you can calculate the fourth one. So in this case, we're asked about a concentration of NaOH. So what we're really doing here is converting this much HCl into NaOH and determining the concentration. So we need moles of HCl first, then convert it to moles of NaOH using an equation we have to write, and then convert that to molarity. Okay, so we have HCl plus NaOH making H2O plus NaCl. All one-to-one stoichiometry, so this is a easier conceptual problem to deal with. But we're essentially converting, like I said, HCl to NaOH and then to a molarity. So we're going to start out with the HCl values. We know how many moles of HCl we've got, so we can convert to moles of NaOH. So 25.00 milliliters of HCl, and every 1,000 milliliters of HCl, there's 0.100 moles of HCl. And then we use the stoichiometry of the equation to convert to moles of NaOH. 1 mole of HCl on the bottom is 1 mole of NaOH up top. So I've converted from volume of HCl to moles of NaOH. And if I divide the whole thing by my volume of NaOH in liters, which 33.62 milliliters is 0.03362 liters of NaOH, I end up with molarity. Because mils cancel of HCl, moles of HCl cancel, I have moles per liter. So I get a molarity out of this. So it's time for the calculator. So 25 times 0.1 divided by 1,000. 1 over 1 cancels, divided by 0.03362. I get 0.0744 molar NaOH. If we had been given a molarity of NaOH and asked about the volume, we'd have to do a similar thing. We have to figure out how many moles of NaOH were present, and then we would use the molarity of the NaOH, as we've done in the past, to convert to a volume of NaOH required for the titration.